Hello, and welcome back to Bible Wits Bible Corner. Before I get into today's passage, I want to apologize for the other day. There was some technical difficulties on uploading a video, so this past Monday there was no video. The video I uploaded yesterday was supposed to be for Monday, so I apologize for all of that. Today we are going to get into Mark chapter 5. And I'm going to read verses 39 through 42, starting with the English Standard Version. And that says this. And when he had entered, he said to them, "Why are you making commotion and weeping? The child is not dead, but sleeping." And they laughed at him. But he put them all outside and took the child's father and mother and those who were with him and went in to where the child was. Taking her by the hand, he said to her, "Talitha, cumi," which means, "Little girl, I say to you, arise." And immediately the girl got up and began walking, for she was 12 years old, or 12 years of age. And they were immediately overcome with amazement. All right. Now, New Century Version. And that says, Jesus entered the house and said to them, "Why are you crying and making much noise? The child is not dead, only asleep." But they laughed at him. So after throwing them out of the house, Jesus took the child's father and mother and his 3 followers into the room where the child was. Taking hold of the girl's hand, he said to her, "Talitha, koum." This means, "Young girl, I tell you to stand up." At once, the girl stood right up and began walking. She was 12 years old. Everyone was completely amazed. Okay, so I don't typically do this, but there is a slight difference in, I'm going to assume, the Aramaic in these two translations. It does come out to the same meaning, and I'm almost certain I pronounced both words wrong both times, so I apologize for that. Now, the first thing I want to point out is we see a couple of times in the Bible where, let's just say, Jesus gets angry. Throwing the tables at the temple is one. And here, I wouldn't necessarily call this anger, upset, disappointed, frustrated, whatever term you want to use. He still throws the people out of the house. Like, basically, you're not helping the situation, leave. And then, at this point, it becomes basically a private party between the parents and Peter, James, and John. So this was something that I guess those 5 specifically needed to see at that particular time to help their faith grow stronger. They see this girl rise after Jesus talks to her. And she's walking around. Later on, the very last verse in that chapter, Jesus says to feed her, "Don't tell anyone about this." Now, did they tell anyone? I don't know. Question for you. What specific moment is Jesus asking you to be in that is what you, I guess, similar to, I wouldn't say similar to this, but a private moment that he is putting you in to help you strengthen your faith? What moments are Jesus presenting to you to help spread his word? Now, that wasn't necessarily talked about in this verse, but it's still a question I'm asking. I hope you find encouragement in this, and I hope you have a wonderful, God-centered day. Bye.